Hi everybody, welcome back to RJH Cars. Today we're going to look at something a little bit different. Maybe you're tired of driving slow cars, small engine cars, and you're saying, look, I need something, a little bit of grunt, something fun to drive. I don't care about the petrol price, I just want something fun to drive. Maybe you just want something to drive on the weekends. We've got something here. I found 2001 BMW 3 Series 330i Auto E46. So 2001, it was one of the kind of first or second year of manufacture of this car. BMW, people get scared of buying BMWs, what problems I'm going to have, that kind of stuff, and you're not necessarily wrong, but it's about looking out there and seeing what's available. Maybe there's something good on the market. Parts are going to be quite available for these things now, especially aftermarket parts. So not always going to be hugely expensive because you don't have to go to the agents for them. This one I've chosen today, I mean, they're looking for 37,900 Rand for it. This is not a lot of money for this car. 330i Auto. I think these cars had something like 170 kilowatts. 6-cylinder engine, so definitely put a smile on your face when you drive it. You have some nice luxury with it as well. But let's just have a look at this car and see what the condition is, etc. Alright, so we're going to just scroll down a bit here. Again, it's a We Buy Cars vehicle. Category B. Category B we know is, they sell it as is. You take it, the problems are yours. Mileage, 192,000 kilometers. So honestly, for this year model, very low mileage. Again, assuming that this is the correct mileage. Currently available in Western Cape, Epping, in fact. All right. Let's see. Yeah, like we said, it's automatic, 5 gears, petrol, 63 liter tank. Rear wheel drive. This is what always makes it a lot more fun than front wheel drive. 3 liter engine. Let's just look at these pictures. Okay, well, not sure if you like this color. It doesn't look too bad. We can definitely see some marks on the bonnet here. Being a Cape Town car, probably stood outside. Maybe some sun and wind has hit it. We can definitely see from this front bumper here the black strip. Looks like it's probably been painted at some stage, and now the paint has come off, really revealing just the black plastic underneath as it normally came from the factory. Got some scratches and stuff like that. Interior, okay, it's got the cream leather interior. We can expect, especially with BMW, the seats, they do last, but they often start just cracking in the leather. And we can see this armrest at the bottom here is definitely very well worn. Gear lever looks good from this side. Dashboard looks good from this side. Looks fairly clean actually. Moving over to the steering wheel, we can definitely see the steering wheel. The leather has got damaged here from somebody driving it, wore it out. So maybe needs to be recovered or something. I mean, this is an old car, we can't expect it to have nothing wrong with it. Interestingly enough, this picture that they're showing us here, temperature gauge is showing half, great. Fuel gauge looks like it's working, but it's not idling. They don't have it running, I don't know why. So obviously if it's not running, we're going to have an oil light and we're going to have an alternator light on. So not quite sure why that is. Odometer seems to line up with what they're telling us it's got. It's currently sitting in neutral. Again, very interesting, the car's not running. And it says minus 40 degrees outside. Typically a problem with these cars, the sensor goes faulty. From what I understand, not a big deal to get that changed. Depends if that bothers you or not. Front of the car, either the badge is missing or somebody's covered up the badge. We can see those marks on the bonnet. Some scratch. Definitely had this bumper sprayed here at some stage. Okay, a little bit of a warning note is the little cap for the tow hitch is out, which means either it's loose or it's been towed recently. But generally, looking at the front of this vehicle, again, gaps look fairly good. Headlights don't look too bad. Indicator lamps also look right. Wing mirrors from the front here, they actually look quite nice. Okay. Even the windscreen looks not too bad. So, okay. Back to this picture here. Okay, side on view. Okay, paintwork looks fairly good. Rims definitely had some knocks with the curbs here, so typical on a vehicle of this age. We know you can get these refurbished, probably, well, I'd say anything from 600 to 1,000 Rand a rim, you can get them refurbished. Doesn't look too bad otherwise. Rear of the vehicle, yeah, it looks like this trim piece has been painted. Paint's coming off. Again, badge either missing or being blacked out. Badges look fine. Tail lights actually look fine. We've got a crack by the looks of it here. And there. Looks like it's got rear park distance control. Looks fairly straight actually. Looks fairly straight. Left side of the vehicle, rims, like we said, so probably all the rims need attention. Looks like it's probably got some chip marks on it. Not looking too bad. For a car of over 20 years old, not bad at all. Alright, so that is the interior of the vehicle. Alright, so let's move on to the summary. Driver door handle broken. Okay. Bonnet handle broken. Right rear lens broken. Oh, we saw that in the picture. Left lower control arm bush torn. Okay. And all 4 tires smooth. So, looking at this, tires can be changed. Control arm bush can't be too difficult to get that sorted out. Rear lens broken, not, well, they say roadworthy relevant. Easy fix though. Bonnet handle broken and the door handle broken. So that would be something to look at, especially if it's with the color coded door handles. Moving on to the full report. Let's see if we get any other more information from the system here. VIN numbers here, okay. Alright, interior very good. No perceived odor detected, poor seats. Okay, so we can definitely expect seats to have cracks and stuff like that. Roof lining with major damages or staining. So it could be very dirty, could need replacing. Dashboard with minor signs of wear, cluster without defects. Heating and ventilation, very good. Windows, sunroof, very good. Air conditioning, poor. Testable functions of air conditioner, defective. So definitely needs a regas and who knows, maybe even a new compressor. Electric windows, very good. Okay, so one of the few BMs that don't have a sunroof, so I can't test that. Rims, good, saying good condition, but we know they need some marks taking out there. Okay, doors, bonnet, tailgate, defects, mechanics of the doors. Okay, so we know the door handle was a problem. Average traces of damage repair, no residual trace of damage repair. Okay, we know the front bumper looks like it was definitely had some work done on it. Bonnet, body with dents and scratches, again we're going to expect that. Minor paint damage, windows are good, hang on parts average, tires poor, we know the tires are finished. Engine oil is normal, okay, that's good. Cooling system, very good. Engine without oil leaks. Gearbox, okay. To find a car and we buy cars without an oil leak, you really score big time. Often they have oil leaks. Exhaust system, very good. So engine, gearbox, we got some good outcomes there. Brake fluid good, brakes average. Okay, we can expect problem wear and tear on those kind of things. Undercarriage average. Okay, poor axle suspension damages. Okay, we know that that's the one bush that needs replacing. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't have any brake testing information here, so we can't tell how good the brakes are. But with a car of this age, you could probably expect new discs and brake pads. Tires, 0 tread depth. So yeah, these definitely need replacing. So here's a tire size. It's one of these two tire sizes. Probably the bottom one. Google that, see how much the tire is going to cost. Probably budget 2,000 Rand each to get tires replaced there. Damages, door handle broken, bonnet handle broken. So we know those things. Great. So we should get some evidence of that. Coolant level. Again, this picture tells us absolutely nothing. Oil cap and dipstick. Well, I can see an oil cap, I can't see a dipstick. Okay, the oil, you can't see any white residue or anything like that. That's what you always want to look for on the cap. So the spare wheel is there, but there's no tire on it, so you have to add 5 tires for this car. Broken tail lamp. Okay. So it's not the outside door handle, it's the inside door handle that needs replacing. Okay, so definitely need to get that fixed. Bonnet handle broken. Okay, again, it looks like from inside the car the handle is broken. So if the cab and everything's fine, scrapyard, get another handle, you should be sorted. Pictures of the tires. It looks like there's some tread depth on there, but yeah. Assume that you need new tires. There's the lower control arm bush that they mentioned. Yeah, pretty old, probably original parts. Okay, they didn't get a VIN reading on it, unfortunately, so no computer feedback on that, so we don't know if there's any other computer errors on the car. Some more pictures around the outside of the car. Let's see if they've got a picture of the front of the car. Yeah, front of the car, CEM, so we got a Western Cape vehicle here, but lights are working, fog lights are working, that looks pretty good. Alright, tire tread tips again. License disc, license is valid. So somebody bought this car last year and decided to get rid of it now, so question is, why did they get rid of it? Was it too heavy on petrol? Is there some other issue on the car that we're not aware of, that we can't see from the pictures? You know, who knows why they got rid of it. But at that time, the test, it was roadworthy at that point in time, so maybe just some tires and you'll be able to get that roadworthy. Underside of the engine. Looks pretty dark, very small picture, not very zoomed in there, so not sure if there is any leaks or not, but they said there isn't. And there's the typical engine bay, 3 litre 6-cylinder BMW engine. Can't really tell much from this picture, but still looks fairly clean. There we go. So yeah, if you're looking for something that's going to put a smile on your face, a little bit of power behind it, a little bit of luxury, auto, makes it easy to drive, go and have a look at it. Maybe it's a car for you. If you have any comments, want me to review any specific cars, let me know. I'll stick my email address in at the bottom of the video. You guys can send me a mail or even put a comment, and we'll try and review something that you want to hear about. Thanks for watching. All the best.